Hello, everyone. It's Jane Lynn from Navigate Autism, and I'm really excited to have AAliAge'on back with us today. We're all, thanks to COVID-19, still at home. Many of us are homeschooling our kids with autism. There are ongoing challenges that we have. Some are beautiful, some are a little bit difficult. And what I have found is it's not easy to, keep that positive attitude or to stay kind of balanced as we go through this because of all the things that are going on, the things that we're juggling with our family, the siblings, friends, missing going out, etc. And so Ali was kind enough to suggest that she come back and talk to us, give us some tips, some verbal tips of what we can do to kind of recalibrate and rejuvenate so that we can be the best versions of ourselves. Our kids are absorbing all this energy, and it's important for us to be there as strong as we can, but also to help them. And then she's also going to give us a healing, a virtual healing. So definitely stay tuned for that. Ali, thank you for joining us again.
Again. Yes. I think you've covered everything what's happening at the moment. The situation at the moment is the uncertainty of what is actually happening and what we're being told is actually happening. And a lot of people are in fear mode and a lot of people are awakening. So we've got a choice of all different kinds of energy that are happening. And the important thing is this time, I know having the children at home, it can be very stressful in this environment, but it's time now to reflect and go within and look at the important things that are really important to us at this time. Obviously there's a lot of fear at the moment and restrictions because you've had your liberties taken away, and it's very difficult because when you go out into that environment, you may be on a high frequency, but you're actually going and walking into somebody else's frequency, which is affecting you. It's and obviously with the TV and the media, there's different storylines that are happening, and it is very stressful for people at the moment.
Yeah, it is. Ali, I really believe and know this to be true that parents of kids with special needs, and I'm familiar with autism, we're very resilient, right? We're used to change, but this has been a lot more difficult, I think, because so many things have changed all at once, and now that we're balancing the finances, the work, the school, and everyone's being flexible, right? Everyone's really helping us, our bosses, our employers, our teachers. But it's a drain, right? And it's hard to maintain that positivity and that upbeat. Yes.
But obviously, because there's there's support, but there's a little confusion in the direction at the moment because nobody's unsure of how things are going to resume back to normal. But I'm getting the sense that in America, you're moving a lot faster and you wanted to get things more opened up more quickly, actually. Whereas in the UK, there's no move on this. But it's very difficult. Yeah.
It is. Yes. There's a lot of states actually where people are going into the streets and, rioting or saying, you take us back to work, send us back to work. We understand that things may be a little bit different for a while, but we're ready to make those changes and get back to our social life as well as ways of taking care of our family. And you mentioned our kids are very sensitive. I see that, and something so interesting happened the other night. We still take some car rides because William likes to get out and move, and even though we're contained, it still gets us out. He just started crying out of the blue. And it was so strange because he doesn't cry, not even when he falls down and hurts himself. And I thought, wow, that he's really picking up on, like you said, the fear and the uncertainty.
People, and to see them in that vulnerable state, because obviously with Will's, he's had an expansion with his consciousness, so he's there tapping into that frequency, and being very aware of what's happening.
Yes, I think so.
But the beautiful thing, well, the thing is, what people have got to remember is as I've stressed before, is to be around nature. And if you look at the trees in the skies, you can see they're completely different with the frequencies that are coming in now. And the trees, and just be grounded as much as you can around nature, which is very, very important. And I said, like, stipulating, i.e. switching the box off, because there's just so much misinformation out there. Yeah. But then again, that's a frequency as well. Yeah.
Well, it is true. We have turned off the TV. We do watch it occasionally, so we're not completely out of the loop. But
Yeah.
I've seen a change in the whole family by not continuing that message. And sometimes, there's, like you said, that energy that we feel from it. And we have been going out in nature. Thankfully, it's getting a little bit warmer, so maybe walking barefoot in
very
grass.
important to ground and anchor. Yeah, it's very important to connect, with yourself and with the universe and with what's going on. And another thing, obviously, with the fear, it's attacking your immune system. So it's very important to be aware of what you're eating, because a lot of people, I'm going to say, are going to be sitting in front of a box eating crisps that have been deliberately brought out for people to eat, during this. So you've got to be very aware of what you're actually eating at this particular time, and work with your immune system, which is very important.
So what's a comfort food, Ali, that we would love to eat that feels good but is healthy? Because I eat those potato chips.
Yeah, anything without sugar or lots of salt. I know it's very difficult, but try some fruit, try something different, something with a high frequency.
Okay. What about celery or carrots?
Oh, yeah, celery, yeah, fruit, yeah, raw carrots and raw celery. Yeah. It's very important to look after your immune system. Yeah.
I'm so glad you said that, because like I said, I guess what I was really meaning to say when I was indicating that things have continued, is not easy to continue that attitude or the pace, but I'm feeling so tired, and I think it's my immune system is just being shut down.
It's bombarded by the fear and what is going on with the frequency. So this is the time to really take stock and feel your body and see how your body's reacting, and think, I want to improve on that and work with the immune system.
Right.
So you're prepared, well, for future events and that, to build your frequency. Yeah. It's very important to look after this vessel and build this vessel with the right foods.
Right. I totally agree. And what I'm going to do more of, actually, is go ahead and cut some of those fruits and vegetables up and just have them ready to go. I think that's my biggest thing. I need something quick. And I was going to ask you, like, what are some quick things? We're so strapped, and like we don't have time to really think about it sometimes. So not just eat, but techniques besides walking outside.
And an important thing is cleansing. That's another thing you should be looking at. I mean, things like wormwood, and I said to you, with the turpentine and the charcoal, to rid your body of these parasites that are in your system that have built up all these years that react to frequencies. So maybe it's now a time to sort of look at your body and go within and work it, maybe doing a really, really big detox, because you'll feel such a difference. The heavy metals that are in your body, the headaches will go, and I've mentioned to you also, with the distilled water, just check the water that you're drinking. A lot of this plastic bottle is not what it says. I mean, it's, I personally have a distiller, and then I top up with remineralizing on the potassium and the magnesium, which is an important, minerals to have. Potassium, magnesium, silica, copper, they're all important salts and minerals that we need in our body. There's times like now, a lot of people are restricted, and it's so important to get in the sun, even to put your face in the sun out the window, depending on your circumstances, whether or not you have a garden or not. And also, as of late, the moon was brilliant, like a couple of weeks ago, but it's not a moon, it's the last sun. It's actually Christic. It's been totally changed. It's a beautiful. So just take the frequencies from the last sun as well, as much as you can, because what is happening is the planet is changing, and therefore the frequencies are changing and everything's shifting.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think those are some good tips in terms of, you know, being outside when you can, exposing yourself to the sun and to the moon,
Beautiful, yeah.
mineralizing your body. Now, when you say detox, I mean, I will be honest with you again, you know, my thing is always, do I have time for things like this? And even
Well,
though I
no,
want to do it,
yeah,
when
but you
and
can
how do I do
start.
it?
You can start with just like a tea, wormwood tea. Just bring that
Okay.
into your diet, you know, and things like that. Just there's a lot of teas there, like dandelion, working with the liver cleanse. I mean, even to get dandelions out of the garden, and just practice with maybe just using more herbs and bringing that into your diet, because
Okay.
you know
That's
they're
great.
highly, and they work with the antibodies in the body, and it's beautiful for the body, you know, as a cleansing.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. Anything that's quick and simple and like the starting to
Tea.
integrate in slowly is
Yeah.
always helpful, because when I think of cleanse, I think I've got to go cold turkey, 3 days, no food, just, just
No, no.
cleansing.
You just, what your thing is, you just do it carefully. But whatever you have to do, you have to have like the charcoal, you know, because it's very important, you know, with the poisons and, you know,
So,
protecting the blood as such. Yeah, yeah,
if you don't mind talking a little bit about that, because I think in the autism community, we've heard of charcoal and many of us know a
yeah,
little bit about it, but do you mind just
yeah,
explaining
yeah.
again?
But you need to, and you can buy it in a powder form, charcoal powder, which works, which helps the body. Like, I mean, I take it charcoal with in an Epsom bath, which, you know, obviously filters through into your skin. But also, even if you haven't got charcoal, just burnt toast, it's really good for the body. Yeah,
Burnt
just,
toast.
yeah, just simple things. If you haven't got that, you know, access to
Interesting.
charcoal, yeah, yeah. But there are
Interesting.
lots of beautiful companies that you can have a look at their products and online, and order natural herbs online, which are
Okay.
beautiful. Rather than take it in a sample in a tablet form where it's been processed, take it in its raw. So you're actually seeing what you're eating. I mean, it's
Right.
like with the Gutta tea, which is beautiful, which it helps it antioxidize the brain, helps with concentration. And that's another thing for the learning for the children with their mind. Yeah. It's
Yes.
clear thinking. And that is a beautiful thing. You'd start drinking Gutta, you notice the difference within a week, you know, how clear thinking you are. And this is very important, is working with this circulation, working with oxidization in the blood, and helping that with the focus.
Now,
Because
is it?
a lot of the heavy metals, you just cloudy, you're headaching, you know.
Yes.
It's very important to do that.
Yes. My son doesn't, or William doesn't always drink tea, but
Yeah,
sometimes I mix it with another drink. So I'm
yeah,
guessing it would still be effective that
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. And
Okay.
obviously with your vitamin C, obviously with your immune system, that's another thing that you need to build up, you know. But what
Yeah.
I tend to do, the first thing I do in the morning is drink warm boiled water. So, I mean, distilled water, because that acts as a cleansing. That's the first thing I do in the morning. Yeah.
You told me this. This is really interesting. I think I'd like for you to mention it to everyone as well, for the benefits of the warm water from your mouth and then drinking it, or in your mouth
Well,
and then drinking it.
yeah, because you've got, obviously, you've had bacteria that's built up in your mouth overnight, and it could work as a healthy bacteria. It will help flush all the toxins, because it's a natural, because in your mouth it's a natural like enzyme, isn't it? Property. So therefore, we're bringing it down into the tummy and to detox.
I think that's really interesting. I've never heard that,
Yeah.
but something
Always
easy we
warm
can do.
water. When you drink warm water, and especially, and another thing, like people should be looking at dry brushing, and working with their lymphatic systems, and working with getting this energy going. Yeah.
Well, I was just going to actually ask you now, in addition to the foods and the
Yeah.
drinks to kind of
Yeah.
cleanse, what other like tools can we use? The brushing,
Dry
right?
brushing, yeah,
Dry
and
brushing.
facial massage, always important. Working with the thyroid, and keeping the nodes clear. There's lots of exercises that you can look on YouTube, which are very good at this. But dry brushing is quite easy if you work always upwards towards the heart, and then have a shower, and then afterwards, or have a glass of warm water, which will help shift, you know, the lymphatic system. It's very important.
And
That's
that will,
something we always forget. Yeah, that will assist you, energize the body. Yeah, because obviously a lot of these conditions are caused by blockages, i.e., in the body.
right. And you just, I think I heard you say too, that will help energize
Oh yeah,
the
obviously,
body.
because your circulation, you're tickety boo, aren't you? You're moving, you know,
I need that right now, actually. I
tickety
do.
boo.
Uh,
Yeah.
that's what I was asking for. Is, I find
And
that
actually,
people have the
I love,
energy.
and I'll tell you, I love is ashwana. That's lovely. That's a lovely powder to take. That's like beautiful energy
Ashw-
powder to drink. Yeah, ashwana. Yeah,
Ashwana.
ashwana, ashwana. Yeah, and also marine products like spirulina. You know, pure. See it in its natural form. Yeah, any marine products. Yeah.
Right. Right. Well, like I said, we in the autism community are pretty used to trying different herbs and things
Yeah,
too.
it's beautiful. Yeah, you feel the difference, obviously, in the whole body. Yeah, rather than taking a lot of the oils, like the vibrating oils, lavender, rosemary oils, they're beautiful oils to use.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we do those and to calm things down in the evenings. Lately, it's not been calm. I think there's like you said, our kids kind of pick up the energies of everything around us, and it's been hard to sleep. I see
Mm,
William being more anxious and
yeah.
unsettled. So, are there any are the things you've listed are fabulous? Or is there anything in particular to help
Oh,
kids kind of unwind?
Stargate Royal Sapphire oils, which are beautiful. Yeah, my product. Yeah, which is lovely. Which you can do in a diffusion, a candle. It's beautiful. Yeah. But lavender also is a calmer as well. And another thing that I mentioned to you was I always say this like oregano oil, yeah, because obviously with this whatever you want to think it is around obviously with the chest, that is really good to mix with a carrier and it helps clear the airways here, and it's very good for people with asthma, to clear this respiratory, yeah. So it's
Yes.
nice to blend, put it here. You can put a little bit in your navel, then put a bit on the soles of your feet as well, which is a good thing to have, yeah.
Well, I love oregano oil. I use it when I
Yeah,
start to feel like I'm getting a cold. I put a little
yeah,
drop under my tongue and it just instantly goes away.
yeah.
They're
Beautiful.
they're caplets you can buy too, but I like the oil itself. So that's a good idea. Just take it with a little bit of olive oil or coconut
Yeah,
oil and then mix
blend,
it and
yeah.
put it on your chest and your
But do that
balls of your
two, three
feet.
times,
And
yeah,
your navel.
2, 3 times a week, yeah. That's which is beautiful,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect. Well,
And then another thing I like is for the vitamin C is the rose hip tea. That's really good for antioxidants to build in your immune system as well.
that is nice. And that's actually something William will drink. It has a little bit of like a berry, like a fruity
Mm.
flavor
Hmm.
to it. So it's easy to drink and it does help you feel good. So
Hmm.
I think maybe if we can just incorporate some of those teas and herbs into our daily
Yeah,
regimen with ourselves and our kids.
nature, and just hug the trees. I mean, they're just beautiful. They're full of energy and codes at the moment, and they're really assisting the planet at the moment because
Well, I know.
everything's really spiritualized. It's beautiful to see nature now.
What if we can't go outside? For some of us are not able to really get
Well, this is
outside.
what I'm saying is like just sit in the window and just get the sun whenever you can, yeah, but just come away from the screens, you know?
Yeah. So what about a plant though? Like if we have a plant
Well,
and
plant, beautiful, yeah, to
yeah.
connect with that and listen to things rather than things like whale music or just beautiful natural sounds rather than having like a meditation where you infuse the frequency of the person putting the tape out, yeah, because you're taking on their frequency. Just
Hmm.
be natural with it and just connect, yeah.
Okay. Great. So many great tips. Ali, this
Yeah.
is wonderful and
Mhm.
perfect for us right now to help us kind of get through this ongoing.
Yeah, while I'm talking now, I can feel the audience now and I can feel the energy and I can feel there's a lot of anxiety there. Yeah, I can
Yes.
feel that now. Because why I've been talking is that because I don't like to talk really, I like to just do my work, but I've been working around who's watching this now. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I would like to do is just I'm going to bring it in now. It's coming in now. Anyway, I'm going to bring the
Okay.
frequency now, and I'm going to work with obviously recalibrating, working with the innate systems, and I'm going to re-mineralize. Yeah, I'm going to bring in a lot of different frequencies now. I'm also going to bring my oil in at the end as well. So we're going to work with this, but I'm working with everybody's shoulders at the moment because I feel that you guys have feel that you've got the world on them. Yeah.
So we
So
should close our eyes.
Yeah, I just want you to close your eyes and just work with this energy now. I mean, I could bring you into a crystal city of light, but that's later. We'll do that later, but I'm just going to wait a recalibration. But obviously, if people want to contact me later, then that's fair enough, you know, to work on an individual basis, yeah, where I can actually work at a cellular level with that individual.
Okay.
Just want you to breathe this energy now, everybody now. Just work with your higher hearts now. Just want you to all feel this love that's coming in now for you. Always teaching to work with a higher heart now. Working with that toric field now, which actually expands 55 to 60 meters. So this is how expanded you are, and this is why you've got to be very aware of not only this vessel, but what you're taking in from the outside. And obviously thoughts are real and they can manifest. So what we're going to do is realign and get you all back into this heart space. Now bringing back this self-love, and bringing you strong and standing in your power as God, sovereign, free beings. Yeah. Because when we're standing in this power, we don't need to watch the TV. We don't need to lead to any other energies. Just knowing that things are going to be fine. Just bringing in that light now, bringing it into these timelines now. I want you to see yourself all standing in the light, standing as God, sovereign, free beings. Feeling that love, feeling that power. Just feeling who you are. Just expanding to that higher heart. You're all beautiful, divine beings. The rain crystal children with abilities. Just seeing that light emanating all around. Just feeling that shift on the heart, on behind the shoulders now. A lot of you will be feeling a lot of work on the back now, working around your backs now, all the tensions on the back now. Just working down your spines now, because this is where we tend to store a lot of anger from past lives and a lot of anger. So we're just, because this is like, you know, your kidneys, your liver, this is toxicity here. This is where, you know, when we're talking about pharma, alcohol and anger, these are where it's stored in these organs. So I'm just clearing that now, just releasing that. A lot of you are feeling a lot of emotion around your solar plexus now. I want you to release this anger now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it up through the heart now. Just bringing that up now. You can feel the toxicity, the taste in your mouth now as I'm releasing that from you. Just soften those words now. Let's go back into your heart now. Just feeling that release now. Just working around your outer bodies now. Just recalibrating now. Just working with your innate systems now. I want you to bring back that self-love. I want you all to communicate to your bodies now, because your bodies are listening. Somebody tells you you're sick, you're going to be sick. So you listen to your body, communicate with your body. Work with the body through nature and through natural products. Just bring in that self-love. You feel that expansion when you talk to your innate now. Your body's saying, hi, hello. When you get a lot, when you work with the energy, you align, you recalibrate, you're going to be able to feel what is out of sync in your body before you receive, you know, the ailments. Because we've been so programmed to get the ailments and then treat them after. Well, attempt to treat them. Just feeling that energy now going around the body now. What I'm doing now is working with your blood streams and your blood circulations now. It's all tingling now. It's like acupuncture without the needles now. Just feeling that energy go around your body now. My voice will change because I work with different frequencies, different consciousness, because I work with the Doma Cosmos and the creators now. The energy's increased now. You can feel that. You're tingling all over now. Just working with your blood now, working with the circulation, oxygenizing. Working all the way up from the feet upwards, working around the organs now. I'm going to work with your bones now. I'm going to work slightly with re-mineralizing now. I'm going to bring in the love of Poseidon and the ocean. Just bathe in that frequency now. A lot of you are feeling a lot of warmth now through your bones now. We're going through these storylines now that are stored in your body. Just remembering now, your DNA is remembering. Just breathe in this frequency. It's purification. I'm going to bring in the frequency of the sun now. Then my sun body. Some of you seeing a lot of color now. Just feel the frequency. Just open your heart now. Engulfing you in my love. Seeing that golden energy now and the Risic energy from the ancient suns being brought forward, that have been kept away from eons, from all of you. It's bringing in this frequency now. It's feeling it in your bones. I'm now going to bring in the frequency of my beautiful oil now. Stargate Royal Sphere oil. I'm bringing in some joy, gravity from inner earth, from Atlantis, from the golden galaxy. Breathe the frequency, smell the oil now. It's bathed in its frequency. Just feel the shift now. All the love from the little bodies from inner earth bring you their love. They do exist in the bottom of the garden. Say all the grids have been opened now. And the stargates. Just feeling all that frequency in your higher heart now. The raw, symphonic aurora codes now. Ancient, bringing in the symphonic wisdom. Bringing in the creator, the balancing of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Just see how powerful we all really are. See what you can achieve when you're holding this frequency. You can move mountains. Beautiful energy. Can you smell the oil, everybody? Can you smell it, Jane? Yeah.
Oh, yes. I love it.
It's bathed in that, yeah. We're all tingling now around your higher hearts. Bringing the love of the Christos Sophia. And I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you back now. I want you all to start coming back and feeling your body now. Your fingers are all tingling. Just want all of you to put your hands on your higher heart. Just feel this expansion now. See how much you're emanating. You try to feel. See how much light you are. Just bring you back now. What I'd like you to do is all to ground. I always say, Epsom baths, lots of water, and be around nature. A lot of you might be emotional, but I want you to just go with this. I always say that, yeah. And just rest.
This is wonderful.
On this note, I'm going to go and leave you. I had to move, sorry everybody, because my phone needed charging, so hence I moved my position. But what you'll do is I want to just leave you all in this frequency and just come back to whatever you're doing now.
Okay.
Need to ground, all of you. I don't want you to go and sit in front of a TV now. I want you to go into the garden if possible. And I want you to honor yourselves and ground this barefoot.
And then we can come back and watch this again and again.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Okay.
But Epsom bath is nice because when you receive frequencies, you know, it has to anchor into the body. Everything has to be done gradually. But as I said, if people would, well, you're going to put the details if people would like to contact me personally. But it's been my pleasure doing this for all of you. All right, then I'll speak to you soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.